Welcome to the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, September 21st. Over the next few days, we will have significant changes to some of our weather across the Great Basin with an area of low pressure just west of the Great Basin. This will push moisture north today with a significant increase in showers and thunderstorms across the region. We'll also have some dry and breezy conditions over southern and eastern Nevada. As we move into Thursday, the moisture moves further north and east into Idaho, Wyoming, and mainly northern and eastern Utah, with most of the precipitation exiting by Friday. We also will have a significant drop in temperatures from today until tomorrow with a cold front moving through, with temperatures dropping 10 to 15 degrees up north across Idaho. This will also bring much cooler temperatures, so with the precipitation, certainly some new snowfall in the higher elevations is expected over parts of central and eastern Idaho into Wyoming. Over the last 24 hours, we saw some scattered thunderstorms over central and eastern Utah and also into parts of western Nevada. These thunderstorms did produce some rainfall and were on the wetter side with some higher humidities. Great Basin fire activity yesterday was light with only 4 fires reported for 18 acres. Over the last 7 to 14 days, we've seen significant moisture across many areas of the Great Basin. Still some drier spots are parts of western Nevada and parts of central Idaho, which are seeing below normal precipitation going through the last couple of weeks. However, we do expect additional precipitation through the next 36 to 48 hours, so we will see these conditions change yet again. 100-hour fuel moisture has dropped across the region and is out of that really critical lower levels at this time. Also, ERCs are near to below normal across the Great Basin, so we have seen a significant moderation in our fire danger. The satellite loop from this morning shows that area of low pressure right over northern California. Again, that will push moisture across the Great Basin. This area of low pressure will track eastward and pushing that cooler air over Idaho along with continued moisture today and tomorrow, and then eventually moving east of the area. Our weather pattern for later today, you can see that moisture really increase over the northern half of the Great Basin, so our significant fire potential will remain low. Relative humidity will also remain high with this moisture generally above 20 or 25%. The only exception will be over parts of southern and eastern Nevada, which is where we'll see these drier conditions, along with these gustier winds where we will see wind gusts between about 35 and 40 miles per hour. Could even see some higher gusts over parts of eastern Nevada into western Utah. However, these fuels, again, not as critical as what we have been seeing, so we could see obviously some growth on some new starts if we see them, but it would be temporary until the wind shuts down. Then the wind gusts further north, we will see a little bit breezy winds up in Idaho today, but again, that will be accompanied by higher relative humidity and that increase in showers and thunderstorms. So the showers and thunderstorms today are most concentrated over the eastern half of the Great Basin. We'll see significant moisture for Utah, also moving up into Idaho, and then also over western Nevada where we are seeing some showers early this morning as well. As we move into Thursday, that area of low pressure tracks further north and east, so we will see that moisture move into northern and eastern sides of the Great Basin, with much drier air moving into much of Nevada into western Utah. Still, fire potential remains low. Relative humidity will continue increasing over the northern areas of the Great Basin and remain above 30 or 35% across Idaho into Wyoming. And you can see that dry air moving into parts of southern and western Nevada where relative humidity will be below 20%. Also, tomorrow winds will be strongest up north across Idaho into Wyoming, where wind gusts will exceed 40 miles per hour. However, we will see showers and thunderstorms and that continued higher humidity. On Thursday, again, most of the moisture continues to track north and remain across Idaho, Wyoming into Utah, with drier conditions across much of Nevada. Moving into Friday, that low is now well off to the east, with drier air overspreading much of the Great Basin and continued low fire potential. Temperatures will become significantly cooler on Thursday as that front moves through. However, we'll start warming Friday into the weekend. Relative humidity on Friday, you can see generally above 20% still in Idaho, but not quite as high as what we will see on Thursday. And then those lower humidities further south, but winds will be dropping off region-wide. On Friday, possibly still some remaining moisture on Friday up north, but that will quickly move off to the east. Forecast amounts of precipitation taking us through early Saturday morning show again that significant precipitation over parts of central and eastern Idaho into Wyoming and much of Utah. Lighter amounts across western Nevada with drier conditions across the rest of the state. As we move into the weekend, we will see high pressure rebuild across the Great Basin with warming and drying conditions. So you will see some areas and our significant fire potential map go from green to yellow in southern areas of Nevada, but otherwise still low fire potential. This trend continues into Sunday and Monday with that ridge in place and drier and warmer conditions. And then by Tuesday, we have another area of low pressure moving into the Pacific Northwest. So you may see a little bit of cooling, but still generally dry weather for the Great Basin. And our significant fire potential still generally remains low. 7-day total precipitation is not much different than the 3-day, since much of the precipitation falling within the next couple of days. And then the 8 to 14-day outlook, taking us from September 28th through October 4th, shows a much warmer and drier pattern for much of the west. However, we will see some precipitation moving into southern areas of the Great Basin. That concludes our webcast for today. Check back tomorrow for the latest updates.